share an update about this channel and live streams. And I want to share the point that Elon Musk just made. But first, very quickly, for the live streams, I'm going to change how I was thinking of doing the live streams. I'm not going to go through each day's major news or previewing them. What I will do is I will choose something that's maybe a bit more unique, something that I wouldn't really talk much about in the main channel, and I'll go through that instead. Here's the reason why. I thought previewing the news would be perhaps a good idea, and I deeply believe when it comes to business, you need to try things quickly and experiment instead of, it usually takes less time to just try and do something than it takes to overthink and figure out just in your head how well something is gonna go. So I tried previewing the news on the Clips channel, and it got 200 views. So I would have expected to have received maybe 200 views less on the main news video that I published yesterday, but instead it got about 5,000 views less. So I'm sort of killing the channel by doing that. So I'm not going to do that again. That was I'm not going to say stupid because it would be stupid if I kept doing it, but I tried. So I'm not going to do that again because the YouTube algorithm, probably what happened was when I published the video, usually my click-through rate is 30%, but it was 20%. So YouTube probably thought, your video sucks. No one wants to watch that because the people that usually watch you are not even clicking on the video. So you're not going to do well with this video. So I'm not going to do that again. Just wanted to give you guys an update about that. Next thing, the thing that Elon Musk just said that I thought has a really, really good point. So he replied to this post exactly. And this is from Henry Ford from a while ago. This is price of the Model T in US dollars, and crazy to think that you were able to buy a vehicle 100 years ago for $1,000. Your money just went so much further. But Omar says, has Henry Ford completely lost it? The price of a Model T has plummeted since Ford adopted this disastrous affordability strategy. There is no need to discount cars when most cars are still being sold at $1,000 or above. A simple $100 million ad campaign could allow Ford to keep Model T prices higher, boosting gross margins. I think in the short term, I can certainly understand why people would be upset with continuous, never-ending price cuts. But when you think about it long term, I mean, you look 100 years back at the Model T, and yeah, it actually made sense to cut the prices because more people were able to afford the vehicles. And in the long term, in the short term to medium term, we can certainly make many arguments about Tesla's strategy. But in the long term, the single most important thing, I believe deeply, very deeply, unless Tesla wants to remain a luxury brand, which I don't think is the focus. Tesla wants to be a mainstream brand. The main focus has to be on the price. Now, of course, there are many ways to do that. We can just focus on coming up with new vehicles that will be cheaper, so a smaller next generation compact vehicle, but also making current models less expensive. So there are many ways to go about it. But the most important thing in the long term for Tesla's EV business, putting aside FSD and all that, just the EV business by itself, I think the most important part in it is, can we cut the costs in the long term? Because we do that, we'll bring in new customers that would have never considered buying a Tesla vehicle. Toyotas are relatively affordable compared to BMWs, for example. Tesla does not want to be a BMW. Tesla wants to be more of a mass market brand. And I think that's a good strategy. And Toyotas, of course, are very reliable, but Teslas also are really reliable. I had a Mercedes before, not a long time ago, and and then a BMW before that. The BMW especially was just never-ending issues. I haven't had any major issues with our Tesla. It just works. Starts every time. No major issues. Have I had a single issue with the car? Let me think about it. The fact that I need to think about it already tells you a lot. Yeah, I don't think. I cannot think of any issues. Maybe we had something, but oh, there was one thing. We had to change the air filter. That's the only thing that comes to my mind right now. Other than that, no issues. At least not so far. Hopefully it continues that way, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it for the live stream. This took 5 minutes. I like doing these quick live streams. I don't need to put the video file into editing software and then render the thing and then upload to YouTube. Or just do it and then it's done. I didn't test the audio though before doing this, so hopefully you guys were able to hear me and hopefully the live stream went fine. And I'll probably do another one tomorrow, so similar to this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video or the next live stream.